Hello, this is Mike from LOPAX, and I want to show you guys today how to make a channel file and how to make an AutoCAD drawing of the plans for our project. So to get started here, we have a set of plans for a dredging project that has all these coordinates for the channel in this table over here. So I'm just going to do this top portion up here, and you could do this in either Adobe Acrobat or in a Bluebeam. I have Bluebeam here, but it's pretty much the same thing. You want to do export Excel workbook and page region, and then make a box around the table you want to export. And I'm just going to go ahead and save this in my desktop. And then I'll go ahead and open this up. It makes an Excel format, so we just have to switch it over to a CSV. So you can see this is what exported from Bluebeam. These set of plans had a gray background, so if it has any images, you can just delete that. And this one actually created a column too. We can delete out that column. And now we have this, and you just want to go and check, because sometimes Bluebeam can format the numbers differently, so you just want to make sure there's no spaces in between the numbers and all the numbers look more or less correct. Well, they have to be exactly correct, but usually does a pretty good job. So I'm just gonna do File, Save As, and then a CSV, and save. So now I can open up LOPAC. Let me close out this. And all you gotta do is open up the Mighty Station calculator. I already have it open here. And you'll do import data. And we'll bring in that CSV we just created. And that's gonna ask you what rows we wanna convert. This top row has a header, so we don't want that information. We just want the coordinates. And I know from the plans that the northing is in the second column and the easting is in the third, so we're just going to make that adjustment. So X is the easting and Y is the northing. Click done. This is just asking if you want to create, you can't convert to station range because we don't have anything loaded in the legs tab, the baseline tab, so that's fine. We don't need station range. So from here, what you can do is, if you wanted to export as an XYZ, you can bring the XYZ straight into Advanced Channel File Editor. And if you wanted to add a Z value for the depth, you can click Shift Data, and then this is a 15 foot. Hit done, and then I'll just save that. Open up HiPack, Preparation, Editors, Advanced Channel Design, and then click this open, navigate to that XYZ we just created. Oh, you have to go down here and make sure it's selected for XYZ point file. And everything is populated. And if you don't see it come up on your screen here, you just go setup, and then nodes has to be selected. I don't know why that's not a option right off the bat. And then you can see it has all the points. So we can now go in and start creating our faces. Go to the Face tab and start making faces by just holding down Shift and clicking. And then you'll see here that it has the X, Y, and the Z that we put down for 15 feet. Now let's say you wanted to make some adjustments to this, to the points, like you wanted to add a slope, a zero slope line or whatever. So you could do export and then DXF and click done. And for this, we have to export it as a polyline, not a 3D polyline, to get it, because we're gonna have to bring it back into LOPAX here. So with 3D polyline, it will read the Z values, whatever it is, but a polyline can only store one elevation, unlike a 3D polyline, each vertices can have a different elevation. So we have to manually type in the elevation here, so we'll type in 15. And keep continuous, because continuous will make one single line instead of a line for each ID. More on that in other videos. So click done, and we'll save this. And now we can open up, enter to zoom extents, and you can see we have the channel outline here. And if you need it to be closed, you could just go to the properties and hit closed. So for this, now you can start building your AutoCAD file off of this. So let's say we want to make a 0 contour line. So this is 15 feet, and let's just say it's a 1-on-2 slope. I would have to read the plans to see what it is. So offset, and then 30. And so there's our slope, or 0, top of slope line, and then this line here is our bottom of slope, the channel toes. I want to make the elevation of this one is 15, like we said it, but this one really has to be 0. So let me change that to 0 and save it as a R12 LT2 DXF. I'm to LOPAX, import data, DXF, and with slopes. And now you can see that it has the channel toe and the top of slope. So we can export that now as an XYZ, and we'll just call this boards with slope. Save it, come back to HiPack, preparations, editors, advanced channel editor, and we'll open that XYZ we just created. You have to go down here and go point file XYZ, so it looks for that. And now you can see it has everything in here, and we'll just again go to the view setup and enable nodes so you can actually see what's going on. And now we can start creating faces in the face tab. And we can go through and make it all the channel file this way.